Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Rihanna making her way through the draft, a champion we often see banned because of how powerful it is. And Bin, will we see him on a carry? Yes, we will. Camille for Bin in the top lane.
Teleport is available though, and Lahens will be full health. See if they try and dive.
They might dive him anyway.
BLG, do they want to take the risk? Pays exposed off to the side, dash forward, Arctic Assault not immediately going to connect, follow-up's done, not quite there, Pays flashing out, but Elk is still coming! First blood for BLG, Lahens the last man stunning under this tower. In the meantime, Grubs drop, but the redive could come through. Top side, Bin beginning to walk away, has a slight XP advantage from the earlier swap. Walking it now, it's gonna get stunned, it's gonna get locked up. Bin flashing out, but the gold card still connects. Nowhere to go, the hook shot, not gonna connect. Canyon taking the kill. Really big available is wandering down. Shun topside right now, unaware that TF is not coming to the party. Now looking to make the dive happen. GenG in a fantastic position to punish, to respond to this telegraph play. Knight dashing over the wall though, and it's more than enough damage to kick the play off in their favor. Destiny here, but he's already been charmed up, and it seems like the Destiny on the bottom side is death. Reset coming through. Keen, a few seconds left. Managed to take up the support too. BLG get one, but GenG immediately fire back.
I was surprised that GenG...
BLG gets taken away.
We saw in the previous fight, Elk is important to this equation. Nice initial lockup. Arrow going in. TPR to use, being channeled. Stun only going to connect onto the tankiest member. Lahens shrugging that one off. GenG know what they want, and it's the Baron. Keen trying to disengage with the gold card. Bin off to the side. Not sure if they want to pick this fight. The Dragon was the objective. BLG forced to respect it.
I mean, GenG with just great control. They didn't even allow the fight to happen. Oh, nice pressure from GenG in mids. Is there a collapse here from Bin?
Bin coming in from the side. Chovy potentially caught out here. Good initial lockup onto Bin. He's just going to hookshot wall dive out, and GenG calm, coordinated, disciplined around these fights. They trade tower for tower overall.
I mean, we're seeing some incredible macro.
LCK, no one has been able to match them when they get to play this slow and methodical game. Mid lane turret still standing very, very healthier, allowing GenG to play pretty aggressive. Canyon looking a little bit.
Good sidestep from Shun to dodge the initial Spectral Maw. Chovy, a big upfront damage right now. The Destiny coming in. Knight potentially caught out. Nice stun from Shun. The Veil Flash, though. That one's going to cost him in the midst of the entire team. Shockwave only connecting onto him, but GenG happy to have the pick. Canyon.
GenG will find a pick.
Good follow-up. Resetting. Now making it out with the Spectral Maw. Keen, gold card ready. Charm. Just to dissuade. Ball set up. Meanwhile, Bin split pushing in the side lane, but GenG happy to have the mid lane tower. Excellent pick.
Gonna be a big win there for GenG, and it's again the TF that is the best look as this Dragon about to come up.
GenG ready to take the fight. BLG don't have to fish anymore. 5 members stacked up. GenG looking to focus on the objective. Are they willing to risk the 50-50? Arrow into the Sejuani ultimate. Locking up Chovy. Clutch pick. Knight ready to go to the wall. 2 stacks left remaining on. Zoning away the rest of the team. But GenG realize they're going to lose the fight and instantly walk away. They want nothing to do with it. Charm connects on the Lahens though. And that's a damn good start. In goes Bin. Hextech ultimatum. Keith got nowhere left to go. BLG obliterating GenG in the blink of an eye.
BLG finally take the control away from GenG and win a massive fight. They take the Dragon back, they drop the Rift Herald bot, and BLG take a firm grasp over game 1.
Chovy getting hit by the arrow there, immediately followed up on by the rest of the team. A lot of resource heavy
of that fight. Remember, Chovy doesn't get the luxury of packing cleanse against so much upfront CC. Opted for the TP, and now it's Keen who might just be in trouble. Knight taking his time. Shockwave going in, but it's not immediately going to connect. Knight just styling on him, and here comes Bin for the backup. 1-for-1 on the top side.
Keen actually finds a kill and exchange after that collapse from BLG. But again, you can see BLG constantly looking for these picks, these skirmishes. The Baron is alive, and now Canyon's looking for something himself.
On Spectral Maw just barely does a connection, looking for the follow-up 3. Not quite going to get 4 stacks on the permafrost. Bin backing away. Tactical sweep, not going to hit. Both sides fishing for a bit more again, but not able to quite find the angle to start a fight. Root from Pays won't connect. Bin gets the reset on the hookshot wall dive. Immediate combo now coming through, but it's Chovy going golden, caught out in the midst of the team, but he's got the front line now to protect him. Pays continuing to rain down autos. They're not effective, but they dissuade a bit. Lahens picked off. Bin now running. Destiny on the way in. Keen looking to shut down BLG. Gold card is quick. Elk trying to save the day. Retreat now coming through from BLG, making their way back into the river. All of BLG probably going to look to take that Orianna down, take Chovy out of the equation already. The trap set, and in goes Knight, looking for Keen, but the charm goes wide, as does the arrow. Keen casually walking that one off, but now the hook, the re-engage. Canyon on the way in, he's fishing for a reset. He's already got one, but the soul won't come through as he doesn't get the assist. Nice pick to kick things off for GenG.
In this game.
the ward.
They're looking for the pick.
Gold card, the point and click onto On.
That's a big ulti.
Traded. Arrow connecting, but only onto Lahen's. Knight immediately gonna fall up. He knows he can burst through the Nautilus. Nautilus gets the ult up to try to engage, but there's Bin on the backside. Hextech ultimatum. Jungler deleted. BLG out for blood. Knight dashing in one more time. All of GenG getting run down. Chovy goes golden, but he'll just watch his own demise in slow motion. The shockwave does nothing.
No one is left except for Pays as he's forced to retreat at the hands of...
One shockwave. It's going to be that combo of Lahen's and Chovy starting it up. I don't think you're going to catch anyone inside. The members on BLG are so slippery, and if you try to...
In the face of the push from BLG, but the arrow going in onto Chovy, kicking things off. Chovy has the cooldowns necessary to make it out. Goes golden to interrupt Hextech ultimatum. It's Knight waiting over the wall, instantly trying to fall for the charm, and it's flawless from Shun to lock down the mid laner, but they're fighting in the choke. The Senna just free firing. BLG slowly starting to turn the fight back in, and it's Knight again. The body block from Lahen's is crucial, but GenG being forced back.
That's the gold lead there, GenG. Even though Chovy gets out, they get a decent shockwave. They can't actually... Players is farming. And the other is not. It's the global gold. It's the amount of objectives that BLG were able to get, but it means that Lahen's, realistically, you want to be at least...
Around Drake. Put BLG in such a commanding position. Now the arrow going to connect on the Canyon. Still has the ulti. He can try to use it to get out. Keen has used the Decency. Shockwave only going to hit one. Nice use of the Fate's Call coming in from Elk. Bin on the flank is going to get spotted out. Gold card goes in. Follow-up not going to come through from Bin. In the meantime, but Lahen's trying to make the difference. Dash in. Knight ready to go. Ulti already used. Lahen's just getting cut through. The damage not there from GenG. And now Bin's in the fight. Pays instantly deleted. Tax sweep hitting two. Slow is crucial. Bin backing off. And the rest of BLG stepping up, looking to knock GenG out.
Canyon is going to try for a steal, but he will be too late.
Arrow already connecting, or whiffing, excuse me. Didn't quite get the angle as the Baron will go down, and Bin just continues to zone the rest of the team away.
It's going to be the case for much longer with this Baron now in play.
And there's no good fight left for GenG, just degrees of bad. They have to prey on their own individual skill, on flawless use of cooldowns if they want to find a way back. AK deficit, BLG should just have this game one in the bag. Disciplined push, split across two lanes, mid lane inhibitor falling.
Seconds left on the Red Bull Baron power play. GenG, they're still holding on, but with Bin in that top side, that turret's going to be gone in seconds.
Tower deleted, of course. Trinity Force Camille shredding through. Hook not going to connect from Lahen's. BLG again across multiple lanes, putting the pressure onto GenG. Red Bull Baron power play, 17 seconds and counting, wanting to
continue to deny access into the jungle, limiting GenG's ability to even contest the objective. GenG, they're looking.
Bit of harassment onto On. Arrow going in, perfectly timed from On. Fate's Call now coming out as well. And the instant turn back charm. Going to be somewhat mitigated. Excellent shockwave. The turn, but do they have the follow-up? BLG, can they still win the fight? The shockwave hits three, but it's Bin on the backside in the nick of time. The flank, it took a bit of time, but Bin delivering in the final moments of the fight.
GenG got the best combo they could have gotten, but it just wasn't enough. The wallet was too big, and BLG will cement themselves as victors in game one.
Too little, too late. And we've been waiting for Chovy versus Knight for a very long time, and in this first game, GenG says Knight will give you your Ari. And I think that they regret it.
Bound. And I think this one might be a bit bloodier, gentlemen.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I get it.
Trying to put as much damage on Chovy, trying to make sure he gets low as On.
Mana On, caught out now. Canyon immediately ready to punish. First blood for the side of GenG.
Nice pick there from GenG. On's aggression has allowed Jun to move into the enemy jungle and steal some of those camps away. Canyon going to be able to secure the Scuttle Crab in exchange. Maybe he can actually make his way towards the twist. But hey, Chovy,
it's fine.
Understanding his limits, Lahen's. I think you've overstepped here.
Shun now walking up, heading in with the Blitzcrank question mark. Lahen's, this is not your bot lane, but that sure as hell is the enemy jungler. Lahen's getting knocked down.
Well, Lahen's, especially with pace showing in mid, you can't afford to just be up that far.
Heads towards the grubs. I like this adaptation from Canyon, knowing that this is the best window for him to take advantage of this. Keen also feeling very safe to proxy with the information garnered.
Lane is going to be very tricky for the side of GenG to navigate, especially as Pays does have some cookies to fill up that mana bar, but the relative sustain not super
they
powerful
see the
yet.
coming. Knight's on his way.
Oh, recall. Instant TP though, they want to protect this one, but Pays again caught out here. The follow-up, Canyon on the way forward, they're looking for the spears, looking for the angle, on retreating now, but it's the 80 carry caught. Shun is tanky, but the bot lane is not. Beautiful punish from GenG.
GenG learned from their mistakes in game number 2. Canyon is ready, Lahens arrives just...
Diving at Jax, I can't imagine.
TP.
But here comes Elk. No face call. He's just going to try to turn onto Pays in the meantime. Chovy on the way in. Misses the initial Q. Elk just trying to dance around it, but the damage is simply too much. Fate going to be sealed here. Soul Unbound back to finish the job.
Chovy gets his first kill of the game as GenG's also trying to dive top lane. Knight's forced to TP defend. The mid lane has been completely...
We do see Shun making his way over, but so is Lahens as Keen might be walking to a trap here.
Walking forward, going unstoppable, gets the initial dash out, has the Q3. Knight committing, shockwave back, Bin instantly going to fall with the ulti, and down goes Keen.
Knight making sure that his presence is being felt in this game. Assists his top laner in securing that kill. Grub has been stolen by BLG. Canyon doesn't want to give this last one up.
He absolutely doesn't, but it might cost him his life. Good knockup coming in from Lahens. In the meantime, Pays stepping up, the heal there. Knight gonna get rooted briefly. Not really much of a threat, but Shun gonna Q out over the wall. And GenG establishing control again around the mid. Chovy there though, 4 members of the team standing strong. And it's 5 grubs, it's a Drake. The stacking angle now gone for BLG if they want to try to rapidly do it. And now the Herald's gonna drop as well, on top of the fact that they have 5 grubs. Easy push to break whatever tower they would like. Now a TP down to the bottom lane to cover here as Bin pushes in. Bin the one factor that they may struggle with as we get later into the game, but for now he's just focused on trying to take down the side lane objective. But Shun on the way down too. They might just want to go for the all-in. Immediate ulti coming up for Bin. He doesn't have the wave, but he might not need it. Good stun. Cassante going unstoppable though, and now the TP to follow. Bin trying to run. Good ulti to disengage away from Keen, but the rest of GenG on the hunt. Shun ready to offer that exit to his top laner. Now wants to turn the fight back with the stun, not gonna get out. Good dash back coming in from Canyon. Chovy now out of the pit in the meantime. Playing the Rune King, keeping him nice and healthy. Q3 out. BLG, bit of a messy extended fight, and it's a double for Canyon.
In the last game, BLG was able to find these angles in the fight, single out targets one by one. This time, GenG not going to let them. Fair that Keen doesn't get taken out, and Cassante, if you're only there with a Jax and a Sejuani, it's going to take such a long time to go down this Canyon.
Nice.
Clutch sidestep from On. If that spear hits, he dies. Just continuing to run down.
Really nice footwork there from On. No chase down will come through though. As we take a look at the MasterCard lane economy snapshot, you can see Lahens at, well, I mean, okay, bot lane's a bit...
BLG is the best that they can get, but I do want to echo, and that's, I think, the biggest difference. Yes, Pays and Lahens are in a much better spot than they were in last game, but GenG in the last 2 years ever since... One of the things we haven't really talked about yet, but actually, I think, is a big factor in these elongated fights, is GenG already have an Ocean Drake, and they have both Senna and Nidu.
Right, because the root came through from Pays, and now they start the Baron.
Baron, the commitment there. They're going to shred through this. Chovy does a lot of damage to the objective. Bin sprinting up to the objective.
Out of the
Zoning coming in for Keen. They can try to take the top laner down, but now Chovy looking for the pick. They know they have the angle. A confident flash over the wall. Chovy goes right back and keeps his sights on the objective. Clean, calm, collected from the side of GenG, but they want to collect a few more heads. Chovy sprinting forward. Q3 ready to go. Nice engage. They might lose one in the process, but Lahens is still standing. Chovy taking down On, just continuing to rain down auto attacks. Bin has the ulti, but he's forced to back away. Shun gonna get sent back to base in a body bag, and GenG again dominate the exchange.
Imagine he is about to sit on a soul point for Ocean Soul, Nidalee, and Senna as well.
Could this be it?
TP, Chovy just fishing, trying to force down the objective. They've got mites. They've got Baron buff, the empowered Canyon behind them. Cannon.
We talk about the narrative, Knight versus Chovy, and in the last game, was Chovy
all teammate seal not going to connect at all. Immediately forced to back away, and Bin's already there. Chovy now in trouble. The follow-up CC is there. The Q3 takes him nowhere. Chovy getting knocked down. BLG found a pick. They want to keep this going. Keeps pushing to the top side, but it's the double stun from Bin. Bin now going to get locked up. Canyon taking down the Jax. Canyon clutch when GenG need it most. On and Elk running for their lives. Canyon though getting lower and lower. The heal about to come through. The primal surge. Trap in the brush. GenG on the hunt. BLG running.
Look at Keen! Keen is ending the game in bot lane, while BLG are scrapping to try and get away from the fight. On then loses his life. Keen is trying to end the game, but what an incredible fight. Lahens with an amazing two-man knockup secures the fight, and Keen is looking to just end the game.
Big thing there is Knight, obviously, is never going to cut through to Cassante. Sitting on only a Crypt Bloom, no way to win that 1v1 with the experience lead. And as a result, GenG, even though Chovy ends up going down, BLG have to invest so much. And it's a flip from the last game where BLG held up GenG's last-ditch effort, and now Onivia going down.
They know they have to extend the fight. Bin stepping up, gets the flash out. They want to take Keen down. There's no big objective for them to transition this to, however, so it'll just be a kill. Bin needs to keep the play going. Bin, pays, healed up by Canyon. Still standing for an extra moment. Bin just wants to finish the kill. Dashes forward, Lahen's here, Canyon here, and Chovy as well. BLG forced to back off. They get a couple
Good turret or two, but that alone not going to be enough to release their grip on this game.
Then on the flank again, Lahen's clearing what he can before he backs away. Objective bounty for the side of BLG.
I mean, it's a small break
where he has a very large gold lead on Nidalee before.
See, remember when we talked about practicing our caster curses? Keen. What did we say about practicing the caster curses, Chronicler? Here comes Keen. Elk now in trouble, cleanse out, but it does not matter. This Callista is a dead man walking. And in the meantime, Bin now on retreat. The rest of BLG getting cut down. GenG just looking to close it out here. Dashboard from Keen. Not quite able to find the ulti angle. Knight throwing the ball over the wall, but GenG just going to throw it right back. They are not scared. Canyon stepping up, making good use of the Zhonya's. A bit of poke back to him, but Chovy already pushing into the mid lane. BLG one last desperate hold from the solo laners, and Chovy not gonna give him an angle. Immediate flash forward on the Fate Seal. TP in, GenG striking back here in game 2, reminding BLG just how deep Chovy's champion pool is.
The experiment in game number 1.
Not one of his most successful champions throughout his entire career, but definitely something that he has a lot of experience on. We talked about how they were lacking some.
A flash on.
Lahen's does have flash.
Angle to set things up on. Now going to Abyssal dive out. They don't get the CC. Crucially, Hook though going to connect instantly onto the Senna. First blood, the flash. Too damn late.
We saw Shun, Elkin on show the vulnerability early on of this Senna. And now GenG do the same to them.
They're not done, gentlemen. They're looking for another dive. On is next on the list.
Lahen's walking up immediately, going to tank tower angle, start walking out, Hook back in, clean follow-up dive. GenG dominating in the bot lane.
The consequences of just stealing some Raptors. Shun, he's going to be able to get the re-clear of them. He's going to split the map again. But GenG...
BLG are going to need to respect this, but don't have any info on where the Nidalee is. Hook onto on, good start, spear connects, follow-up is here, that's gonna be one dead Catfish, Abyssal dive out, Lahen's grabbing that one, and yet another bot side kill. GenG,
level 4, level 5.
Don't want to give him a chance to team fight. Elk level 4, got a couple extra souls on the roam, a bit of extra range, but a nice sidestep isn't gonna matter much when he connects into the wall, spear hitting Elk down. GenG again, dominating through bot side, On's gonna be in trouble, spear does connect. Walking down, no one's roaming to help, no one is moving on the side of BLG. On gonna get canceled.
Oh, Canyon got
Canyon
aggro.
taking tower.
He's got aggro.
He's got aggro as well, and now On, he's gonna take a nice quick trip to the fountain. Flash.
He committed the flash. This is a travesty for BLG's bot lane.
3 grub buff, neither side gonna be able to get 4 for the mites, but Canyon unsurprisingly just shreds through the objective there, continues to extend this lead from the side.
A little bit, but it's just so annoying. How do you deal with all this pressure that GenG is constantly throwing out?
Look at top wave state, look at bot wave state. It's only just now hitting the tower, the fight breaking out. Keen taking a lot of poke though, getting caught. The Poppy taken down, not getting one kill, has the reset on the rocket jump. Chovy trying to run away, Bin not able to connect on the Intofu strikes, and a solid pick from the side of BLG.
So it's an overstep from GenG that BLG can finally find that punish. Their first kill of the game will result in a Herald being secured. But with the Dragon in 10 seconds, GenG can just look to put themselves on soul point.
GenG is really tunneling on getting this mid lane turret because they're the poke comp, want to try and take that down. Lahen's hooks a minion.
Poke, ulti going in onto Elk. Elk trying to get into the Shroud and get away. Nice damage onto On, Spiring Despair, somewhat effective. Bin now trying to get away as well. Severing Bolt only hitting On. Canyon happy to walk into the tower because he get one shot it with the Lich Bane. Clean pick in mid to take On out of the equation as the Herald will eventually fall to Shun, but GenG as predicted.
The front line. The Eye acting as a zoning tool from Chovy.
Oh, Rocket Belt done now for Shun. Gives him a decent amount of extra reach.
Decent pullback. Bin gonna be really tanky, so easy for him to itemize that MR. Now it's Canyon who's been caught out, he tries to flash back. Kazante on the chase here. Canyon taken down! Bin, right when they need him. Keen trying to disengage, but he's getting devoured alive. Chovy now trying to turn the fight back. He's the red carpet won't be enough. Keen taken down, the Diana ult coming in clutch. BLG BLG find their angle, they find their moment, they take the fight. Window, Nabori finished for Knight. Already in the play, GenG risking a lot to contest here. The AoE from Chovy, will it be enough? Bin stepping up, unkillable. The root connecting from the way. Nice bit of damage on the Spiral in Despair. They're all caught in the back of the pit. Maybe they can turn it back on now, spinning it out to keep the jungler standing. Chovy already taken down on the bear, getting lowered. They will secure it on the side of BLG, but now GenG are on the hunt, looking to take as many buffs away as they can. Knight running, Elk running, Bin trying to find a way out without it, because they're not going to connect on the spear. Crucially, Knight in trouble. Pays taking one. Lahen's gonna look to make it two. They get the Baron, but they lose so many in the trade.
BLG, I don't know if that one is going to be worth. They understandably want to try and take.
GenG need to play these fights slower. They need to leverage their range, their poke, force BLG to walk into their damage over time. An all-in from BLG is exactly what they're looking for. And here we are. GenG now slowly starting to disengage a little bit. The healing valuable from Elk as the Dragon is started.
Another abyssal dive into the back line. On getting shredded though, the follow-up not there. Chovy quick to punish as they walk into the choke. It's a free kill for the side of GenG. Now at a man disadvantage, do they want to keep going? Shun praying for the 5-man, praying for the angle. GenG aren't going to give it to him. Fate's call going in. Elk down. Only 3 members left on the side of BLG. Slowly but surely, with patience, GenG are winning the fight. Bin getting lower and lower. Knight now pulled back, knocked into the wall. It's clean from Keen in the nick of time. Bin running. He will not get out. Steadfast as ever. Keen denies the exit. Shun will not find his ulti. He will not find his angle. And GenG obliterate BLG.
GenG slow the game down, and look at the amount of damage coming out of this way. So many of the plays that GenG were going for were so fast, so aggressive, but as you were saying, Vedi, just need to calm down. It's on that go in, because BLG know they need to try and hard commit on the fight. There is no opportunity for them if this goes the distance, if you're just sitting there taking the poke.
Try and face check this comp. Go ahead, do it without Bin.
Keen, bit of harass, spiraling Despair now denying the Diana her exit, and with the ulti taken off the table, it's so damn easy for GenG. Lahen's already hitting the hook on the Knight. Chovy immediately gonna fall up with a bit of extra poke. Bin trying to buy as much time as he can, but Knight is getting taken down. Keen on the Poppy, just refusing to die, will dash back. This Knight manages to hit him with the ultimate, and in the meantime, Canyon coming in, doing so much damage. GenG taking over in game 3. They're gonna end it here.
GenG gonna get to match point here. First seed of the LCK, but they have let the region down so many times. Battle isn't fought yet, but with Hui and Nidalee coming through here for the mid-jungle 2v2, the early bot lane going the way of GenG thanks to Canyon on his Nidalee. BLG unable to punch back.
Dominance just about from start to finish. Canyon a menace as expected, but all of GenG coming together. 10-0-7 for Pays.
They can dive alongside them, and Vex is a really good champion at working with that. So I'm excited to see if this can work, because BLG needed one. You can see some really nice damage coming out from On and Elk, but they're just going to use this pressure to convert it into an early objective. They're not going to risk the dive for now.
They're on their way. Forky on the way, double bubble is big, bit of poke coming in from Chovy. Now BLG can see this is not the play they were looking for. Knight taking a bit of poke here. Good trade back, and now it's first blood. It's clean from the side of BLG. Lahen's overconfident.
The handshake from On was immaculate. The chain.
BLG first on the move up. Elk's only level 4, but Shun pretty proactive and starting the objective there. Chovy, though, going to take that opportunity to poke out Knight, knowing that he has the immediate man advantage. So far, just 2 of the grubs. Flash forward coming in from Canyon. That's the Destiny. Knight, does he want to try and turn this one back? Good gold card to kick things off. Just going to be a quick pick onto On.
It's the TF paying its dividends. Keen surprising BLG, catching them. BLG to keep looking for these openings, not giving them as Keen.
Flash forward with the W, doesn't quite able to connect on the Q3. Alti, though. Bin wants to make the difference. Bin wants to be the one to make it happen. It's the ghost out from Keen. Alti now coming in. Shadow Strike gonna connect. Knight ready to fall if he needs to. Can just reactivate the ult. Gets the kill. BLG on the top side.
That's the combo we were talking about. That's Knight with agency. And Canyon gets found in his jungle. Ends up going down.
Elk, Fate's call. Flash forward. They just want to obliterate this Nami. Lahen's is so damn squishy. Hail of Blades and lethality. They finish him off, and now Pays Try and get through, they turn it back. Elk with a blinking health bar, but already the cleanse coming out from Pace. Does he want to chase this? How long in the Relentless Pursuit? That's enough! Pace taking down Elk, but Shun here to punish. There's already a TP though. Pace needs to just get a bit more time. Needs to get away from the ball breaker, but the handshake! Oh, the alley-oop, but Shun ends it quick with a fist to the face.
On is... They are here first, but BLG take control.
Lehens has to be incredibly careful. Very squishy. Knight with long-range engage in the form.
Package.
Shadow Strike. On, tries to find the handshake. It does not work, and now it's the package across the entire team. On just tries to turn it back. Shadow Strike. Shadow Surge, excuse me, the fear coming out. Knight trying to burn through Pace. It's so down quick, but he doesn't have the follow-up that he needs now. It is Ben stepping forward, unstoppable, trying to lock down Canyon. The fear coming through, but he can't even walk away as Shun grabs the kill.
It's a 1-for-1, but
Hostile takeover, saving his life.
Nice auto attack there. Keen throws the card at his buddy. He's like, whoa, why are you doing that to me?
That's the theoretical thing that every Renata player dreams of that literally never happens.
Oh, wait, the TP.
TP trying to punish. Recall coming in. Ben wants to interrupt Chovy. Chovy caught stopping for a brief moment. Didn't see Ben coming. Ben now locking him up in melee range. Has already used the pullback. Chovy holding onto the valve for a moment, but he can't get over the wall. Ben on the chase has used the ghost. Chovy, he's just gonna get knocked down. Doesn't want to give an assist away. And Ben, making GenG. Gold card locked for Keen as they just hover in Fog of War. Shun on the flank will be spotted out by the Sapperling. And another flank coming. Now Ben stepping up, pulling onto Elk is a solid start to the fight. Pull back onto the jungle, trying to get him out of the pit. Canyon in the midst of everything, though. He just wants to get this back. Ulti's traded left and right. Tidal wave, not a lot of effect, and it's still Shun next to the Drake. Shun trying to turn it back, but it is Canyon who will deny with the steal. Knight connects on the Shadow Surge, but it doesn't look like they want to take the fight. BLG need to get the hell out. It's Keen stepping up, a handshake to disengage on knowing this one's over, but Keen's not finished yet. Bailout, absolutely nothing out here for the side of BLG.
A one-team fight from GenG. The culling was crucial, and the ulti from Lehens to zone the backline from the fight was massive. As GenG now threatened a tier 1. Bubble.
Forward, solid start, Pays. Trying to find the follow-up, but it's Chovy who will get the kill in the end.
Even if GenG doesn't get the fight, just getting the Drake alone is huge because it delays.
With the Vex, with the buy, is there, but need to find that perfect angle, and GenG backing off, giving them that respect.
They're so reliant on getting the resets also because they even try and play for Baron.
Shun walking up immediately and trying to lock down Lehens. That's the fog coming for Knight, but the ulti crucially does not connect. There is no follow for the side of BLG. Shadow Surge not hitting, major cooldown gone, and now BLG needs to get the hell out. Keen stepping up, hostile takeover not coming in quite quick enough, and now Elk is looking to turn it. The damage coming in for the Callista bubble, hitting 3. It's clutch from Lehens to stop the turn. Pays culling through. Ben trying to body block, but BLG getting rushed down. BLG being pushed off the objective, pushed off the mid lane.
Keen still has the ultimate, chooses not to commit it, but the combo doesn't work for BLG. They thought they'd caught.
Big thing here is with On so low, no ultimate available. I don't know if you should.
Walking up into Pays, a risky proposition, trying to keep him out of that choke. TF Destiny now coming in. Ben off to the side, but they spot the flank coming. Keen, the flash out from On. Auto attack going forward, Knight locked up. Keen finding the angle. Keen on the back line. Everybody pulling out the bailout, not quite there. Ben, though, trying to make the difference. Pulling Canyon back. Shun, is he ready for the follow-up? 3 blinking out from the side of BLG, but they want to make the fight happen. And it is Ben in the clutch. Keen tries to find the angle, but now he's caught between 3. Has to run for his life, and Ben's not done yet. Nice backstep on the bubble. Will be forced to walk away briefly, but Ben sparks hope for the side of BLG.
It's the heroics of Ben. Chovy doesn't have TP. I don't know if he can get here as they go on Keen.
Keen out following. It's the power of the Callista, but Keen here trying to get one back. Bail out there to the side. Any potential turn. Canyon amongst 3. Canyon gonna try to take down Elk. Ulti again from Knight going wide. Canyon trying to buy space, but he's still living for a brief moment. He flashes out, and Knight, the team of BLG, they're gonna risk the 50-50.
Here comes Chovy!
Canyon buying space. Chovy on the way. GenG in the extended exchange will finally secure the Drake.
What are these HP bars? Everyone on BLG was so low, but Ben ends up dying in the end. Well, how did he die? What? Whoa! Chovy! He will find the package.
And Chengdu in front of a home crowd. Anticipation. The
Oh,
flank
this doesn't
coming in
look
from
good.
Keen, BLG being heralded to their demise, but
Bin.
Ben once again wants to make the difference, pulling back onto 3, and goes 9 to the backside, locking multiple members of the fear, but he's already getting shredded through, and Pays is still standing. There's absolutely no follow-up on the illusion, but finally, Chovy will drop. Hope for a brief moment for BLG. The flash over the wall coming in is clutch. BLG! It shouldn't be possible, but they're finding the way in the fight. Keen with the gold card will lock up Ben. Pays is still standing. Pays stands tall, and Ben drops. Elk running for the hills, and GenG taking the fight.
And another wave from Lahan's not going to find Elk, but it's GenG that gets the team fight win in the end. And the one member that has been criticized most on this roster has been Pace. But in these team fights, he is not going down.
An ace is secured for GenG.
I don't know if BLG can contest this. There is so much threat here from GenG. They need to find a pick.
15 seconds on the package timer, give or take, but they don't have perfect information on it. Can they interrupt this? Gold card in on the ball breaker, still going to dash forward. Shun getting deleted, now going to the backside of the fight. Canyon gets an excellent angle on the ulti. Not going to try to fall over to the backside, and instantly, Lahan's now taken down, crippling for a bit extra healing, and now it's Elf, the one who's coming alive. The lethality, Callista taking over. Pace shut down. BLG found their moment.
This time around, they waste so much just killing Shun. Shun's not the main goal.
Trying to take on out, trying to get something, trying to delay it, but Chovy will fall. Gold card, not enough. Chengdu roars for the side of BLG.
A great team fight from
It's on the back, it's taking a bit of time. Pace trying to step up and poke. Ulti goes in, been there to body block Knight.
Waiting for the fight.
Using the space, 2K, Colin coming out, Baron taken down. GenG now backing up. Just wanted to poke, what else can they do? Accepting the defeat there, don't want to risk anything else. BLG with the Baron. Tower willing to give up mid lane tier 2. Careful not to overstep. Losing a fight when the enemy has Baron would be the end of this game.
This is ultimate, about to tick over. There it is, level 17. The Dragon started off by BLG.
GenG happy with this. Chovy
the
damage
poke.
is real. Knight, the last remaining member of the victorious JDG roster, but Ben wants a trophy for himself, wants to take us to a game 5. Pulling Canyon back in the meantime. Knight now getting poked out by Chovy though, and it's a disaster. Canyon still standing. BLG ushered into the pit. The soul will go to GenG. It'll take a miracle. The hostile takeover, not gonna do enough. 4K getting lower. The reset now coming in. Knight TBing back to the fight, trying to find an angle. Everyone flashing out. Soul to the side of GenG.
But no one dies. A lot of summoners being used. We'll see if GenG wants to turn his into...
Focusing on the objective. Package is there. Getting shredded. Shun looking to lock down Chovy, immediately gonna ult. The faulty now gonna take him back to a package, keeping him safe. They're trying to force the fight, but GenG, Pace still standing. Baron still up in the meantime, but GenG find the advantage. One member already down, Shun out of the equation. Knight going gold, and GenG again finding their angle. The Baron will start to release, and Knight will drop. Bailout not enough. Elk running, they're desperately trying to kill Pace, and now it is a story. It's been so many times in this series. It has been versus the world. Elk and On doing their best to support, but Chovy getting chunked out. The spears are still lethal from the side of Elk, but the rocket is there. The big one for Chovy. The finish to the fight. GenG about to end it here. BLG crumbling in the face of the Baron. GenG discipline in the fight.
BLG will be picked apart in the fight. GenG spread out and they take them down one by one. The Baron now uncontested is easy pickings for GenG.
I thought they were going to look for the ends, but they don't want to risk it. TP on Knight, TP on Bin. They don't want to walk into a trap. Instead, they're just going to go for the Baron here.
They're low.
They're low.
They're low.
I think this should still be fine between Chovy and Canyon.
That could have been big, but he was able to flash over the wall as they were thrown at him as...
Bin again, trying to make the difference. The pullback there, bubble good from the side of GenG. Cat's now coming up to look for the disengaged Shun. It's disjointed. Knight can go forward, but he's only connected onto Canyon. Tidal Wave is there as well. Hostile takeover for On. Does nothing. Fates call to pull him back. GenG on the march. GenG looking to put the final nail in the coffin. It's a 3-man knockup. Elk finishes the job on Canyon. They kill one, but GenG are still stepping up. Bin wants to make the difference, but it's Pays calling Elk, cutting him down. That's not enough. The bailout does nothing. BLG about to lose it all.
Chovy, he's gonna do it! He's gonna make his first international final!
Chovy amongst his brothers, backed by Canyon, the entire team. He will make it to the international final, waiting for a worthy challenger.